Yesterday, the U.S. government re-echoed its call to the Ugandan government to withdraw its troops from the war-wracked neighbouring state.
And the Ugandans came in at the request of the government and with the support of the Igad countries. Now that a cessation of hostilities has been signed, we, along with others, call on Uganda as well as other governments to pull back so that we can move the peace process forward.
And the foreigners who are always interfering in our own countries, they now become protectionist. That's when now independence comes back. Normally independence is not talked about. But when Africans want to do something to help each other, it's independence now.
As pressure mounts on Uganda to withdraw its troops, the Ethiopian Prime Minister, who is also the chairperson of Igad, is backing the position of the United States of America. Speaking with a measured tone, Haile Mariam Desalegn praised the UPDF for restoring peace in the country that had been convulsed by ethnic cleansing. However, he says Uganda should gradually pull out of the country to give peace a chance.
We said with implementation of the cessation of hostility in South Sudan, then every external forces which has been invited by both parties has to withdraw from that theater of oppression phase by phase.
But according to the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador James Mugume, the UPDF still has a role to play in South Sudan.
That's the key word, progressive. In other words, don't leave a vacuum. And this is in line with our thinking. We went there, which we have done. They discussed, the dialogue is going on in Addis Ababa. A joint verification mechanism is being put in place. If we have to withdraw or reheart,
Igad states have also commended the role of UPDF in restoring a semblance of sanity after the conflict between President Salva Kiir and his rival, former Vice President Dr. Riek Machar, resulted into the death of thousands of civilians, especially in the oil-rich states of Jonglei, Unity, and Upper Nile. Igad and the U.S. government said that the withdrawal of the UPDF is in line with the conditions spelled out in the cessation of hostilities that was hammered out in Addis Ababa between the warring factions. Another sticky issue yet to be resolved is whether the UPDF continues to engage Machar's forces, which could flout the Igad regulations.
Igad did not allow anybody to fight alongside anybody.
Conflict resolution analysts say that for peace to prevail in South Sudan, either the UN or African Union needs to deploy a neutral force to keep the warring factions in check. It is estimated that the UPDF has deployed a contingent in South Sudan. 2 infantry forces are stationed in eastern Equatorial State in Nisitu under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Bobo Jig, and another in Jonglei State in Bor under the overall commander of Brigadier Muhanga Kayanja. At Juba International Airport, there is a Special Forces Group battalion under the command of Major Asaf Mweteise. Sudhir Biarhanga, NTV.